Well, hello, baby. This is your lovely Mr. Stone, and you are watching Diverse Media Company. Oh.
Who am I standing here with?
Hi, my name is Aliza the Jew. I'm
Aliza the Jew.
I got banned off Twitter, but hopefully I get that back at some point.
Nice. So I got a real interesting question because I'm a Jew as well, and I just want to know, like, how did you get into doing OnlyFans and stuff like that with the strictness a lot of times with Judaism? I see you got fringes on. You know what I'm saying?
I colored it pink and blue for the trans flag.
And then you talking about trans, all of that stuff is like not traditional Judaism, right? So can you talk about that a little bit?
Because traditionally in Judaism, trans identity is understood. Like in different Jewish sources, there are all these different terms that they use for different types of gender expression.
Nice. I got to do some research on that. This is the first time I'm hearing about that. And I don't want to expound too much about it because I got to do some research.
I've talked to rabbis about it, and they'll say no, that's fake, but it's literally in the books. So rabbis are just rejecting it because there's this modern thing of
I wouldn't say modern. I wouldn't say modern because you got to remember, Judaism is kind of close to Christianity, and all of that stuff is you know what I mean?
Well,
they just feel exactly. That's
thing.
exactly what I'm talking about. They're not.
They're
not. I know because I'm
affected by Christianity. This
I
idea that
that
trans people are gross is a Christian idea.
Exactly, but also in the Torah. But I'm not gonna go into that. We don't want to argue this. We're doing an interview.
My trans identity is very connected to my Judaism because I kind of believe that I have two male souls.
But you're a female.
Yeah. So I'm very comfortable in my female identity. I'm a little bit not happy with it just because the world is very sexist and it's not fun being a woman.
So why you do OnlyFans if you feel like the world is sexist, it's not fun being a woman?
Because
it's you going against the grain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like a Jew. That's what I'm looking at, why? I was like, I got my 6-point style on too, you got your 6-point style on. I'm like, I got mine on too. Mine represent a few things, but part of it is me being a Jew as well.
This was his first present to me.
You said, say it again?
My husband bought this for me. It was his first present for me.
Yeah, that's a great present. That's a great first present. You know what I mean? But I was just saying, you know what I mean? And that was coming to my next question. I was saying you supporting a lot with the trans. I didn't know if you were straight or part of the community or part of the LGBT community.
So I use she, her, and they, them pronouns.
Yeah, but they, them. See, this is the thing I don't get about that. I don't want to turn this into this, but with they, them. When you talking about anybody, you can be like, oh yeah, they was saying, you know what I mean? You can say they about anybody.
I really think that everybody's non-binary.
Right.
I don't think binary existence makes sense.
Right.
I think most people just reject non-binary identity because they don't understand it. They're scared of it. But I think really everybody is non-binary.
Now you got on these fringes. I'm just really baffled by this. Do you wear this type of stuff in your content, or this is just what you're doing?
Yeah, I've been making prayer content recently.
Prayer content.
Yeah, so I pray.
So you're not worried about
touching me.
And somebody's touching you while you praying.
Me,
yeah. And you're not worried about going to hell for you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
Straight to heaven.
But you know what I mean? I'm asking you that because it's you know what I mean though? I'm asking you that because it's certain things you wearing holy cloth and you saying that you shooting adult film in it.
Well, sex work is holy work, so I'm going to heaven.
I didn't say that sex work wasn't holy work, but when you bring holiness, you see what I'm saying? So you wearing fringes and you say that you shoot porn, or not porn, your OnlyFans content in fringes. I'm and I don't want to turn to a debate, but it's great because I'm Jewish as well, so I'm yo, we just celebrate Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, all this stuff, right? And it's that was last week, right? And it's this week you got on fringes and doing it, so it was just real interesting.
Inside of a Chabad house on Passover.
Why? See, this is what I'm saying. You think that this is heaven worthy. And I'm not gonna stay on your soul.
For a good reason. I made the video to try to get the Jews to ban tzitzit b'peh. Do you know what tzitzit b'peh is?
What is it? For the people on the camera.
In the circumcision practice in the Talmud, it says that the correct hygienic way to do it is to suck the blood out of the wound to make it clean. That is not the clean way to do it. There's no scientific backing to that. And in reality, there are kids who have died from herpes from that practice. So in Judaism, what it's supposed to be is if there's something that is threatening lives, then like you're supposed to stop it. This thing threatens lives, and besides for that, it connects pedophilia with holiness. And that kind of shit is why the Epstein files haven't been released yet. Because holiness is associated with pedophilia, and the Jews just won't stop it because it's in the Talmud. But like, fucking Candace Owens is right about that shit. Like, it's not good.
Yeah, that's the one thing about certain Jewish things. You know what I mean? But let me ask you a couple more things. What type of content you like to create on a day-to-day when you're doing your OnlyFans?
I really like more intense stuff. So that's also why like I haven't been able to like be successful yet. Like the sites that are out there, like they're too vanilla. I really need to make my own sites to post what I want to post.
Nice. And what I was about to say, what advice would you have for somebody that that's interested in making their own OnlyFans?
Don't think you're gonna get rich off of it. Treat it as a hobby, treat it as self-expression, treat it as a sexual diary, and remember that you are a holy child of God no matter how much cum gets on your face.
Okay, do you have any pre-recording rituals or anything that you do every time before you do a cam show or like a OnlyFans video? Do you like, I have to drink me a bottle of water, I have to get a massage, I have to, do you have a certain ritual that you go through? You just jump straight into it.
So like, I have to like hype myself up.
That's interesting. So you shy, but you do OnlyFans. Is that why you do OnlyFans and not porn?
I mean, I do porn.
You do porn as well? Huh?
I do porn on my OnlyFans.
Oh, you do porn on your OnlyFans, exactly. But I'm just saying, what I mean is like mainstream porn. Like, is that what's keeping you from doing like?
I don't know how to get into mainstream porn.
Oh, just talk to some people here. You definitely can.
Who here am I supposed to talk to?
We'll talk after we get through talking to this. But anyway, we at Exxxotica 2026. Where you from?
Here, I grew up in Chicago.
Nice. And how do
you?
you?
I do want to share. I didn't answer the question right when you asked why I like got into this. I got into it because of Palestine. So it was during the Gaza genocide. Like I was arguing with people on Snapchat a bunch, and like I didn't have a way to like actually like do anything about it. So it was like this huge cognitive dissonance because like I'm a Jew and like I love Israel, but like what they're doing is completely against Torah. So I started an account called Spit on the Zionist because a girl told me to do a face reveal so she could spit on my face if she sees me, because I was arguing with people from my school. But I haven't done that much on Spit on the Zionist yet, but I plan to do a good amount of stuff on it. But I really believe, I have this like idea that like sex can be used as reparations. Like the governments are probably never gonna pay reparations, but like we as the people can like see the problems that have been affecting us and can do stuff.
So is that
like,
why, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. Is that why you disrespecting, I don't want to say disrespecting, because you say you think sex work is God work, but I mean, you said you got into it with some Jews, or with some Jewish girls, and that's what made you get into it.
On purpose. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
My tramp stamp, like this means the lives. It's a messianic statement from the Chabad Lubavitch cult,
right?
Where they think they're Rebbe's Messiah. But I put it on my back because, like, I like my thing I say is when you're hitting it from the back, you're the king. But like I like being able to like take this phrase that people have put so much power into and like claim it for myself, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Where can people follow you if they want to follow your OnlyFans and they want to see you doing your prayer videos and shit like that?
I don't really have a good social media right now. I got banned off Reddit and Twitter. Follow my Instagram, Aliza the Jew 1. Definitely follow my OnlyFans and buy some content.
What is it?
Aliza the Jew. Or Spit. My other one is Spit on the Zionist, but there's not that much on there. Aliza the Jew has more content. But look out for me, because I'm going to be around. I'm going to take over the porn world. I have the same birthday as Mia Khalifa, so.
Okay, nice. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for the interview.
All right.
I don't love these hoes, but these hoes love me. I don't love these hoes, but these hoes love me. I don't these hoes love me.